Introducing PRECISE-LOG Data Logger. Introduction. The PRECISE-LOG is a multi-channel, battery-powered, standalone, and Wi-Fi-enabled data logger. The logger records up to 8 megabytes of data and stores them in non-volatile flash memory. The data can be retrieved remotely or locally. It measures and records inputs of voltage, current, thermistor, and thermocouple, etc. The measurements can be from sensors, transducers, transmitters, or other sources. Features: 16-bit ADC, 8 megabytes of flash memory, a USB port and Wi-Fi module, over 10 years of battery life, wide sample interval selections, and a rugged aluminum enclosure. Accessing the device and viewing the settings. Use one side of the enclosed USB cable to connect to your computer's USB port. Connect the other end of the USB cable to the USB port of the data logger. You should have SiteView software installed in this computer beforehand. Double-click the SiteView icon on the desktop to launch it. SiteView will automatically detect the data logger and show the icon of the device under the USB communication panel. The name of the icon includes the model number and the serial number of the data logger to distinguish it from other data loggers connected to this computer. Double-click this icon to communicate with the data logger. Upon the success, the data logger status panel will be displayed. The status contains the general, alarm, Wi-Fi, and channel-related settings. From these settings, you will know when the data logger has started this logging session, if the logger has stopped, what sample interval was selected, how many channels are enabled, and what equation was selected for each channel, etc. Configuring device for a new logging session. If you decide to start a new logging session, the onboard flash drive memory will be reset. Please always download the data for your existing session before configuring it for a new session. Click Configure to show the configuration dialog. You may change the description, sampling interval, time to start logging, and when to stop logging. You may also change the channel settings such as description, enabling logging, equation, and calibration data, etc. If you want to enable the Wi-Fi function for wireless communication with the data logger, you will need to click Wi-Fi Settings tab. You may choose Standard Server Mode if you want the data logger to join your existing Wi-Fi network, or you choose Access Point Server Mode to join the Wi-Fi network that the data logger will create for you. Usually, this mode is chosen in the situation where no existing Wi-Fi network is available, but you still want to download data from the data logger. PRECISE-LOG also supports Modbus protocol. If you check Use Modbus protocol, this data logger will become a Modbus TCP slave device for a Modbus master to communicate with. Let's configure the logger with standard server mode in this demo. By clicking the OK button, all data in the data logger will be erased. Click Yes to confirm your action. Now the data logger has started a new logging session. To view if the data logger has joined your existing Wi-Fi network, click Wi-Fi tab. Take note of the device IP address and the port number. If those values are not available, wait for a minute or two until the LED on the data logger has stopped blinking. Then you can click the refresh button again. You have successfully configured the data logger, and the data logger can join your local network. Now you can unplug the data logger and plug it to the included 5-volt wall adapter in your designated area. Accessing the data logger remotely. To communicate with the Wi-Fi data logger, you need to create a USB server connection first. Click USB Server. Click this icon to add a new USB server connection. In the pop-up dialog, give the name of this connection. Fill out the IP address and port number with the same settings when you configured the device from the previous step. Click the OK button to save and create the connection. Double-click the new created connection to contact the data logger. The data logger icon will be displayed under this connection. Double-click the icon to show the data logger's status panel. You have communicated with the remote data logger via the Wi-Fi network successfully. Downloading data from the Wi-Fi data logger. With the data logger status panel displayed, click Download. Select if you want to download the data to the system database or a single file. For single SiteView file selection, you also need to choose a file name to save the data to. Choose the time window you want to download. Then click OK to start the download process. A progress bar will be displayed to indicate the progress of the download. A separate graph window will be displayed upon the success of the download. You have successfully downloaded the data from the data logger.